guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I watched a video yesterday by Elle Morrison. I think she's a lovely lady here on YouTube who has a beautiful set of Sisterlocks, and she brought up an interesting point of people think that Sisterlock wearers are stuck up, and some people don't really understand why the brand is so secretive. I just wanted to include my 2 cents on it. I'm gonna link the video because I don't want to misconstrue her words, but I think that she was saying that if you don't have Sisterlocks, you shouldn't shame those who have them, just because they took the time, to research the brand and get them done, which I completely agree with. I don't think that, if I took the time to get Sisterlocks and do my research, I don't think anybody should shame me. Well, why you spend so much money on your hair, and why did you decide to get Sisterlocks? Why didn't you get, you shouldn't, try to make me feel bad for having Sisterlocks. As if you don't have Sisterlocks, you have micro braids, you have, what you looking at me for? But if you have twist locks or braid locks or whatever, if you have Sisterlocks, you shouldn't shame those people who have a different kind of locks. It works vice versa. People shouldn't shame people for the hair choices that they make, and I completely agree with that. But for me, it's kind of hard to believe that there are actually people out here who honestly think they're better than other people because they actually have Sisterlocks. That just seems like that can't be a thing. I think that you can be proud of having your Sisterlocks, definitely, that's completely cool. But if you're going around and you're shaming people oh, I have Sisterlocks, I'm better than you, really, you need to grow up. Another thing that I want to bring up is that while I don't think that people should shame people for wearing Sisterlocks, as a Sisterlocks wearer, there's definitely a lot of issues that I have with the branding of Sisterlocks. Sisterlocks as a brand, and I'm down for supporting Black businesses. I think that that's something that we need to do, but at the same time, there's just a lot of different things that I don't agree with. I don't agree with, I think after 6 months you have to pay to learn to retighten your own head, and then you have to sign a contract. That's too much. I gotta sign a contract to learn. First I gotta pay you to teach me on how to do my own head. That's a little bit excessive after I've given you how many hundreds and hundreds of dollars. You can't show me real quick, girl. I think I proved my commitment and loyalty to the brand, by paying all this money. You gonna try to gouge me for teaching me to learn how to be self-sufficient? I don't really rock with that. That's a little bit too much. And then you having me sign contracts saying that I can't show nobody. That's a little bit too much too. I'm not signing nothing. I mean, I understand not showing the technique. I completely understand that it's for business purposes. I would feel like this is a style that you should want more people to embrace. But in some ways, I kind of feel like Sisterlocks hinders a good amount of people from wearing the style. And I'm not saying people who wear Sisterlocks have an elitist mentality, but the structures of the company, I can see how people would think that Sisterlock wearers are stuck up, because the branding kind of has this elitism in it. The fact that you have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars. In all reality, not everybody has hundreds and hundreds of dollars to spend on getting their hair done, and then spend additional hundreds of dollars to keep it up. Another thing that I don't necessarily agree with is this whole consultant business. I think there are, I'm not bashing consultants. There are good consultants, there are not so good consultants. All consultants are not created equal, and it's just if all of y'all are going to the same training and I'm paying hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get this hairstyle, then all y'all need to be on one accord, okay? I shouldn't have to, like, you know, look up Betty and see that her grid work is a mess and then try to find somebody else. If we're gonna pay all this money to wear Sisterlocks or to get them established, you know, whatever, and we have to go to certified people to have them installed, then all y'all need to have y'all bearing straight. If you taking a Sisterlock class, then all y'all need to have the same amount of skills. And I know people do hair differently, like, I completely get that, but at the same time, like, it be drastic variances in some of these Sisterlock installations that I see. Like, some of them be looking like completely different. It's just like, really, y'all went to the same training? It don't really look like y'all went to the same place. The Sisterlock branding is not where it's supposed to be. I feel like as a customer, you're expecting me to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I shouldn't have to go through some directory that looks like it's from 2002. I feel like if you're a consultant, then the organization needs to require their consultants to have an Instagram or some type of Facebook to where they can show people their current and recent work. Okay, I shouldn't have to dig through hundreds and hundreds of names, emailing people talking about, are you available, what's your prices? Like, that should be required. You know what I mean? And that's also, and it makes it very frustrating for the customer, to the point where, like, you almost don't even want the style. I'm not trying to bash the company. Obviously, I have Sisterlocks, so I did my due diligence. I researched and I got them done. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like, finding a consultant was one of the most stressful things I have ever done in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. Maybe I'm being a little dramatic. Stressful things I've ever done in my life. Maybe not in my life, but it was definitely pretty stressful. It was definitely very stressful. You know what I'm saying? Because you're investing in these people and you're putting not just money, but you're trusting them with your hair, something that you wear out and about. And it's just like, you don't know how it's going to turn out. And that's the thing. Like, they install them, you know, and they might install them in March and they look good in March, but girl, you don't know how that's gonna look in November or December. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. And sometimes you hear stories all the time about people that be like, well, you know, I started off with such and such and I had to get my whole grid reconstructed by the time I hit my 1 year mark. And it's just like, that's a lot, y'all. I guess the main point of this video was basically just me saying that Sisterlock wearers, you shouldn't be stuck up. Like, if you think that you're better than someone because you have Sisterlocks, then you need to stop it. Like, honestly, you need to stop it. If you are someone who has micro locks or braid locks or traditional locks or freeform locks and you're shaming Sisterlock wearers, you also need to stop it. Because at the end of the day, like, it's all locks, it's all natural hair, and it's all beautiful. I don't know why in every community that Black people create there has to be divisions. Like, we all went natural and then it was good until everybody started being like, well, I'm 4C and I'm 4A and I'm 3C and I'm 7Z. Like, I don't understand why Black people work so hard to, like, keep labels and create divisions for themselves. Now, I understand that a lot of that was embedded in us, but at some point we can't keep blaming history and the Willie Lynch syndrome. Sometimes we have to take responsibility for our actions, and this is one of them. If you're a Sisterlock wearer and you're talking down on somebody who has micro locks, or if you wear micro locks and you're talking down on somebody who has traditional locks, you're just for further perpetuating the vision that is not needed. You know what I mean? I guess if you're watching this, no matter what type of locks you have, whether you have loose natural hair, even if you wear weave, because, you know, I love me a good weave too. Just because you wear weave don't mean that you hate yourself. Whatever you choose to do with your hair is your business. We need to be supportive of each other. If you like locks, find a style that fits you and keep it moving. It don't gotta be this nationwide debate. But anyway, I just want to leave you guys with that. I just gave y'all like a whole theme on Black Power, or like Black unity, and I'm finna take myself right into this Popeyes. And it's Tuesday too. It's the $3.99 special. Yes. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.